I've got some very bullish news on Bitcoin, well actually the entire crypto front, because if Bitcoin rises, the rest of the crypto market is going to rise. Plus, I have some very damning news about the US dollar and what is happening right now, and you need to know this to understand where Bitcoin is heading in the future. Right, let's just get into it right now. So this is from Rhett Capital on Twitter. Great guy to follow. He says, Bitcoin has officially confirmed its quarterly bullish engulfing candle. The last time Bitcoin formed a quarterly bullish engulfing candle was in early 2020. And we know what happened in early 2020. Bitcoin had totally bottomed around March. March. And then I think it bottomed around $3,500. Then it proceeded to go to $69,000 from there. It's almost that's an 18x or something like that. That's ridiculous. And so we just had that right now. So very bullish. I can't imagine people who still think we are in a horrible bear market and we're going back to $10,000. I do not agree with that. Our CT Club members, which I do my trade alerts and portfolio updates, we've been dollar cost averaging under $20,000. We did not miss that boat because we know that Bitcoin goes up very fast once it's bottomed. Next up, we have poll shows that Elizabeth Warren, okay, so that girl, that one old lady that says, we're going to create an anti-crypto army. She's so anti-crypto. Well, it's actually hurting election chances. So yeah, so people are like, screw this woman. Like, who does she think she is? So that's really good news in the U.S. front. Finally, some good news on the U.S. front. All right, next up, we have people took out last week $126 billion out of U.S. banks last week. That's not too good. And that what are they going to do with that? They're going to put it into bigger banks like JP Morgan, UBS, HSBC, and so on, the big banks. Now, the demise of the US dollar. So, a couple days ago, China and France completed their first LNG gas trade using Chinese yuan, ending reliance on the US dollar for energy trades. That's not it. Saudi Arabia and China to build a $12 billion oil refinery in China. That's still not it. China and Brazil have reached a deal to trade in their own currency. This is bad for the US dollar. This is going to really put a lot of pressure on the US dollar, and the shift is going to go from the west to the east in terms of power. We know this happens. It's fine. It's cyclical. Nations are cyclical. This is how empires rise and how they fall. Just look at the Roman Empire and so on. It pretty much starts with debasement with the currencies. Okay, since 1913, the US dollar has lost 99.8% of its value. Especially after Nixon took the US dollar off the gold standard, the dollar's lost like 70% since then, right? So the US dollar became a new currency, essentially, a non-backed currency. The only thing backing it is the US military. So moving on, we have the US government, right? You know how the US government stole about 50,000 Bitcoin from the Silk Road? Well, they have already sold 9,800 Bitcoin, right? But they still have 41,500 Bitcoin, and they're gonna sell it off in batches over the year, which is gonna get sucked up so fast. It's nothing to worry about. This is a no news story, but I'm just bringing it up because a lot of people are going to be worried probably. Just saying, don't worry about it. 48,000 Bitcoin is going to get soaked up almost immediately. You're probably not even going to see it. Okay? So if you're a CT Club member, you know that we are big into AI coins, right? AI is not going anywhere. It's going to saturate the planet very fast, and there's nothing that it's going to stop it. But, I want to see decentralized AI coins out there, right? I think it's really important. So this is coming from Alex Kruger. He says the AI economy will be larger than anyone can imagine. There is no way markets are pricing this in correctly. I 100% agree with this. AI coins are going to be huge. I am studying this stuff nonstop, learning AI programs, and also looking at coins on what could potentially be good. Now, one of the coins that I'm looking for right now that I haven't found are coins that are projects that have already built an AI system and that are eventually going to get their coin out next. Instead of, here's a coin, now we're going to work on our AI project. I don't like that as much. I'm really looking forward to something that actually has a working product and then comes out with their coin. So those are some of the things I'm looking for. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, as you could see that first tweet that I shared. I think that's very important. I think we're in for quite a surprise because the majority of people right now are very bearish, and whatever, that's fine. Let them be bearish. Bitcoin's going to climb a wall of worry, and that's what we need just to push us up, because once we go above a certain point, people are going to FOMO in, then retail is going to FOMO in, then the mainstream media is going to FOMO in, and then that's the time to sell. Anyways, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.